MT, do with this portion of the footage what you will. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to bring it up as anything more than. This is an idea.
It up as anything more than an idea.
An idea.
I just wanted to share an idea.
Are you doing Andre 3000 Outcast?
No,
you're doing another song. Anyway, I wanted to bring it up as like a generality.
Anything other than me.
What song are you doing?
That one. I don't want to be anything other than.
Who's that by?
Oh, I have no idea.
Welcome back to the Reads, the final J-Mook segment.
Honored. You were saying you're honored to be here. We're honored to have you here, J-Mook.
Thank you for having me.
I just walked up. I remember at what? Maybe it was slowly. At the Ludwig Scuffed World Tour. Oh, so who should start? You want it to be me?
I'll just start.
Go for it, man.
Because you have a story to tell, so I'll just play.
Well, no, I mean, I just walked up and we started talking.
I'm gonna play some Fox.
Hey, want to come on the Reads? And then I had you as the next guest. I know we were looking to bring Silent Wolf back as well.
Yeah,
the auto episodes.
Silent Wolf was the
OG,
number one first
episode
guest ever. We had the lav mics and everything.
I think my two favorite segments is the Silent Wolf and the Lovage episodes.
Oh man,
so great.
We got to get Oscar back.
Yeah.
I don't think Lovage likes so much to do content.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Yeah. But
But I love.
We'd love to have him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was maybe one of my favorite episodes to do as well. I don't know why. He just cracks me up. Oh shit.
Okay, this player is playing with their third eye open right now.
Link players will definitely have that third eye. I can't beat Link.
I'm gonna You have to go for a crazy angle there
I can't beat Link.
to even have a hope. I definitely can, but
I think
play
Link
better than I played that first time. Let's put it that way.
might be better than Yoshi.
That's spicy.
I actually
That's
talked.
pretty
I
spicy.
actually talked to
That's a
Amsa
hot
about.
take.
Link.
Yeah.
Wait,
And he thinks Link is hot trash. So I was playing a Link on rank on my own account, and I was kind of winning pretty bad, and he was watching me, and he was like, "Man, this character is terrible." However, if you watch this right here, this is definitely
You would never know.
You would
What's
never
so
know.
bad about it?
I think his frame data is pretty bad. Like if you're playing on point with Fox, he has to do a lot of hopium to get out of shield. Like his shield situation is not the greatest.
Yeah.
Like his out of shield game, if you're pressuring him, like if you're coming correct, he kind of doesn't. He just has to hold that. See, like right there, he went for shield grab, and against any other character, I would have gotten shield grab, but he just like. He
It's
just has to.
Wow, he just
Yeah.
beat out of shield and you jab that.
I'm gonna bring this game back, but I gotta play pretty clean.
I'll let you focus.
No. Tell your story.
J-Mo, you ever played as Link?
I play a little bit of Link. I enjoy. I'm always adult Link over young Link.
Adult Link is cooler.
Adult Link is sick.
I love Young Link, for what it's worth. I don't know why. I think it's because of his tone.
Probably one of the best songs.
Yeah, he takes the most.
One thing that can be said about Adult Link is his nair is extremely good. One of the best nairs in the game, easily. It's actually like bugged.
Yeah, it's bugged.
You know the story about it? See, like right there,
I didn't know there was a story.
they didn't code. They forgot to set a point in the move that the hitbox goes inactive. Every other move, there's like it's like the startup frames and the end, like when it ends. And because they forgot to add a marker for like when the hitbox turns off, it's active until the very, 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 very end of the animation. So it's like a unique move in the game. It's like that.
It is, that's true. I had an idea one time to like.
See that? You see how it was
Yeah,
his leg was retracting.
Yeah.
His leg was literally
no foot,
retracting.
but you still got kicked.
Okay, I gotta power up for sure
Alright.
because I
What are
was
you gonna
playing Slop City. Well, I'm gonna ban Fountain.
That's the
Bugstar.
first thing you're gonna do.
This is the first thing I'm gonna do. You said the worst thing or the first thing?
The first thing.
I did not ban it, and
You
instead I
didn't ban it,
counterpicked
you
it. It's been a long day, buddy. It's been a fucking long day. I might need to tag Jamie again mid fucking.
Oh, you're good.
I love that you're just like, all right, well, time to power up. I'm just gonna ban.
I failed to do the, but you know.
Let's just ban Fountain of Dreams real quick.
Man, it's so crazy how there's so many things in this game that had they tweaked or forgotten to include, the game would be so different. Like if you know, tech in place, tech rolls. Like imagine if you had like 4 extra frames to react. She could be.
It would be like too easy.
Yeah,
reaction
dude, I
it would
wanted
be
to
so
actually
reaction
like.
tech chase.
I call this the happiest accident in Melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Melee would like literally not be a good game.
There's so many.
If Tekken Place was either faster or slower by like 2 frames, the game would be so much worse.
So much different.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's so fortunate.
Which is funny because so many things like, I mean, even, I don't know.
I'm sure they did it by feel, you know. I'm sure they had a sense.
Yeah, but there's like subtle changes to characters.
Dude, I
like
keep
like
getting
like
shield grab.
like
That's like not a thing.
like why don't all characters
I
have
think
the
I'm
same
missing
jump
my L
squad?
cancel or something.
You know?
What did you say?
Right.
Like they could have easily just been like, okay, just give everyone the same amount of jump squad, but like they made
that
that
ultimate.
intentional for like
True.
you know, heavier characters have more jump squad. And it's like that was a decision, you know, made by a staff,
Yeah. Team.
a team. You know what's funny? I looked up the Melee voice announcer. His name is Dean Harrington, and apparently he's done other voice work for other games. And turns out he does, so like he's like, ready, go. He did one for a racing game, and it's so cursed because he doesn't say ready, go. He says, he says like, ready, get going. And it's so,
Just messing with
it's
your
so
existence.
cursed.
Yeah, that announcer's dope. What about if Falcon couldn't get his double jump back for down B? You ever think about that?
I feel like that would be, I mean, his,
He would be a lot
Which
worse.
way did you do?
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if there's a way
Away?
you can do that. Away. I did away.
You did away? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe no DI.
Sometimes no DI is god tier.
Shroom taught me that. Shroom taught me about Doc's Fair.
Right.
No DIing Doc's Fair. So you could like,
That's clutch.
so you can DI into
He
the
told me about
corners.
that too, yeah. And I think Boss, the Mario, told me about you
Nice.
can get down through a forward smash, but if you do no DI, then it's a sour spot forward smash.
Huh.
Shout out to Boss from way back in the day. Let's go Tove. Let's
Nice.
go Tove. I think you should be proud of yourself no matter what because you
Bobby,
said-
when I'm doing the last recovery of the game, don't start a sentence with him, and I think you should be proud of yourself no matter what. Imagine like the fight's like it's one more interaction, your coach is like, hey man, you did a good job.
Hey, regardless of what's about to happen next, I just want you to know that it's all good. These things happen.
Right.
It reminds me of last
It's
time.
I got
it's
so
normal.
deflated when I heard that.
It's normal.
It reminds me of last time we were doing the
It's
offside.
okay.
We were doing an offside and every time Toad messed anything up, offside would be like, that's mental
That's
damage.
mental. Just took mental damage. Rancho Kuka and me.
It's a peach.
Dude, they got some usernames on Slippy.
Yeah.
People got some names. Are you, Jamie, do you ever... I'm not asking you to dox yourself. I'm not asking you to release the, Because, like, I think it's like the secret identity of a Smurf is a very sacred thing.
It is sacred.
Are you
yeah.
a Smurfer? Do you have some fire Smurf names, identities?
I've had my own Smurf. I've been the silver Smurfer for a while. I've done my fair share. Funny thing. So I ran to SFOP on unranked
Oh, wow.
on my Smurf.
And he was just S-Fop.
He was just SFOP.
Okay.
And he plays me, and he knew it was me. And then I log into my other account, run into him again, and then I go to a friend's house and play on his account, run into SFOP, and he messaged me. Game 1, he knew immediately it was me. He's like, dude, there's just no way. That he keeps running into me over and over and over.
So he knew. He figured it out.
Oh yeah, he knew right away.
Okay. From your playstyle, from...
Yeah, regardless of tag, Underwater Cop, Mother of Pearl. There's been a lot of them.
Oh.
My favorite one, I go Falco, and I'm a kid named Ginger.
A kid named Ginger?
Kid named Ginger.
That's kind of fire. It's like a band name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Anyways, Bobby, I want to see some juicy up throws.
Up throws.
And you're already doing it.
I up throw a good... Did you say up throw?
Up air. But yeah, I didn't realize like Falcon's up throw is like decent against Peach.
Yeah.
I'm mostly like down throw oriented.
I don't know. I think you're supposed, quote unquote, to down throw Peach, but like,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. When I play this matchup, sometimes I just up throw a bunch. It kind of works.
Yeah, it's like a pseudo combo, but it's like really hard for them like to avoid it in the first place.
Yeah. Well, it's you know, because up throw, little factoid for the kids at home. You know, up throw's weight independent, right? So like you get the same. It's like Sheik's down.
For me, okay.
You can move.
Oh, that makes okay.
With the same speed after, like no matter how heavy the opponent's
Yeah.
character is.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
So it's really good against heavier characters. That's why you always up throw Ganon.
Yeah. My mind's blown.
It's like a. I remember my favorite Falcon up throw versus down throw moment was I was at Paragon 2015, and you know sometimes you have a realization about Super Smash Brothers, and you just need to tell someone. And Gatsu runs up to me. This is at Paragon 2015.
Yeah.
This was by the way when PM was kind of big.
I'm dead.
In fact, I think PM might have the most entrance at that tournament.
At Paragon?
Gatsu runs up to me and he's like, I finally understand. Lucario is not a down throw character. Lucario is an up throw character. And then he like runs off. And I was like, I'm glad I was there for you.
Yeah.
You, like, you know,
You
needed
need
to tell
vent.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Because if you're not speaking it, you're storing it, right? So he had to speak it to put it out in the open.
I really like that. If you're not speaking it, you're still. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
You got the backwards jump.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's okay. These things happen. It's totally normal, you know? It's like, just whatever happens next, man. It's all good.
Hey, man.
It's all right.
Let me just ban Fountain real quick.
Dude, oh, God. I counterpick Fountain.
Definitely counterpick.
I'm loving this little Peach arc. Because Peach is a character, is like you... Feels like a character you shouldn't be losing to.
In a weird way.
In a weird way.
Yeah. But sometimes you... Yeah. I know what you mean.
Because essentially they have to severely outplay you. Oh, I love that. Getting the up air knee without double jumping is
It's so chef's kiss.
buttery, yeah.
Buttery. Do you mean with Falcon in specific that Peach has to outplay, or do you mean like any character?
Like Peach is a character, I feel like she has to... Normally, most characters have to make like one guess, but it seems like she has to make two guesses, one on your movement and two what you're about to do after.
Oh,
Because
fair.
she's so slow, she has to be
Right.
a little more preemptive.
Certainly in the sense that, like, how do I word this? Peach doesn't get to set the pace.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Peach's opponent gets to set the pace,
Yeah.
right? If you want to play keep away, you're the one who's going to slow the game down.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to approach, you can make it fast paced, and she has to deal with your aggression. But she's got the tools to do so.
It's like she's nice.
She'd have the
It's
tools
like
to deal with that.
she's always playing the black pieces.
She's always playing the back
Yeah.
pieces. Yeah. But she's like really good at it, but I like that.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nice combo. It's like, Peaches, what do they hate? They hate when you camp them, right? I feel like the Peaches complain about getting camped. They're like, oh, if our opponents play more...
Oh,
What's happening?
okay.
I just saw... So, unfortunately, in the recording, actually, the game was visible the whole time. Oh, you can actually look at the recording.
That's
It's not-
actually what I did.
Yeah.
what we saw was that my monitor went
Peaches
black
cannot meteor cancel.
for some reason.
I don't know what I think it must have to do with float.
They do the float input, and then they get
Some
locked out.
peaches die at 10
That
from a
10.
down throw knee, down throw down air.
Down there.
Could be a puff thing too.
Oh yeah.
Stomp her around the world.
I wanted to see
That
what
was
works for us. That works
so
for Falcon.
unfortunate.
Dang, you unfortunately, you got punished about as hard as.
Oh, I like that.
What are the odds that you would have a Stitch ready for that Falcon punch? That was actually like the collision of the two most powerful moves in the matchup: Falcon's punch and Peach's Stitch. I guess Pop was more powerful, but
Look, I slid off. God, I did the absolute opposite of what you want to do with down smash, didn't I?
oh, you went yeah. You reversed and went off the stage. Whoa, forward tilt. Is there anything left?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No, it's fine. Hey,
I thought you.
Let me have the last baby
You,
little sip.
you can have the.
Pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose in this game.
You're gonna say again.
Going.
No, you're fine. And you're out. I feel something I've tried to take note of in the Peach matchup
I didn't, yeah.
when I'm playing well is like how to... Peaches, I think they play differently when they're floating forward versus backward. It's not just that they can threaten forward air versus bear. It's also what they do after they land. A lot of Peaches have a tell. Like, they always do this kind of option after they land facing forwards, and this kind of option when they land facing backwards.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of set patterns based on how they're turned around or float.
Yeah.
It seems like Bear, a lot of people, or Bear seems nice because it stays out longer than that's.
Which one even? What did they get it back?
She got it back.
I'd throw it.
Oh, no. Well, that's tough.
I jumped into it.
Did you try to grab it?
No, I didn't try to grab it.
Listen, there's always one episode. Every Reed segment, I would say this Reed's filming session overall, we've mostly been winning. And I know some of our fans, we understand our demographic very well. We know that some of our fans kind of like when, we lose, we get a little bit salty, it's like, you want a little bit of variety. If we're crushing everyone all the time, J-Mook, if we're just rolling everybody on the streets of ranked, is that fun? Is that fun for everybody? Maybe not.
No, there needs to be a little bit of tension. There needs to be something on the line. There needs to be hurt. There needs to be pain.
Conflict.
There needs to be pain.
That was painful.
That was painful. That was two Stitch faces in one game.
That was very painful.
The first turnip and the last turnip of the game were Stitches.
For some reason, I thought that Falcon Kid was gonna melt this
Oh,
person's brain.
I didn't like the Falcon Kick.
You didn't like it?
Nah,
Maybe
it was
a good
fine.
decision.
I don't know, whatever. But, well, this was the kind of thing where I didn't like the Falcon Kick, but I loved the spirit with which you unleashed it.
Well, J-Mook,
Take us home.
maybe you will
Gladly.
get an opponent where if you win, you'll make up for the 2 losses that we just endured. One to a Link and one to a Peach.
Yeah.
I hope to run into either of them.
Characters.
I will avenge you.
Here we go.
Elo would be very upset with us, wouldn't it, if they were low-ranked players?
What do you mean?
Well,
Just the...
we're in the 1996 era, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna make it to 2000 at this rate.
Well, there's always the Reed's bonus episode, which you're going to have to subscribe to the Patreon to check out.
If you have the means, if you
If you have the monetary means. If you're, yeah.
I was on 4 side fights. And,
You won.
Someone asked me about, not someone, Jackzilla asked about how to think about, how we think about balancing, like, esports and money and grassroots and community. And my response was that I have been recently visualizing that every dollar bill is a human soul trapped working a job that they hate. I'm just trying to minimize how many of those trapped human souls that I even touch.
Right, you want to...
One at a time.
If you could, if you could divorce yourself from the concept of money entirely.
I want to minimize how much does it cost for me to live. Hang on a minute. How does it cost? How much does it cost for Zooster to live right now? How much would
That costs
Zooster
a
have
lot.
to pay you
Might cost a
to
lot.
get out of this tech chase? Can you be
Wow.
bribed, J-Mook, do you think?
Oh, I knew
The Michael Dublé.
that age is like, oh my god.
Like, what if it was in tournament and Zooster was like, "Hey, I'll give you $3 to just stop chasing me right now."
You should have called the Michael Dublé.
Like,
I want to take a moment to appreciate that.
Just
Sorry, go on.
another ism.
Yeah, there was a tournament set in another fighting game. I don't think it was Melee, where someone was getting hit by an infinite combo, and they took it was like a Japanese player who was very known for being very funny, and they took their wallet out and like presented like a 2,000 yen, like a $20 bill, like please end your drop your combo, like just. I would love to do that to someone like wobbling me.
Yeah.
Just drop the wobble
Drop it.
with this quarter that convent.
Funny story, my friend in tournament got wobbled.
Uh-huh.
Or was getting wobbled, game 5 last stock.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't mean to do it like that, but he was like, in tournament, he was like, while he was getting wobbled, he was like, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. He started like screaming. And it like, not even to like mess him up, just like, oh, please, please, please.
But you could literally hear him.
Yeah. He did drop the wobble, by the way.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, maybe something in your subconscious, like when someone's begging you. So.
I know. I mean, he manifested the mistake.
Yeah. This is flawless. Okay, let's see. We call commentators curse.
Yeah.
But I mean, that wasn't even a missed reaction. That was just like a missed, you know.
Don't they say something about like the flaws make things beautiful?
That's
Like,
like
what if
that's
J-Mook
that's
was actually a computer robot and never ever ever dropped anything, then it would be less. It would be less beautiful.
That's we were talking about the
J-Mook's a
concept
human
of
being.
the reaction time necessary to hit the tech coverage on a second place, and how this game is so much more beautiful.
That's like the Falcon up air to me without.
Without
So
jumping,
sick.
without jumping. It would literally this game would be so much worse, in my opinion, if Tekken Place was like 1 frame faster or 1 frame slower. If it was 1 frame faster, you might not even be able to react and cover it. If it was 1 frame slower, it wouldn't be
way too
impressive, and people's punish games would get too robotic. You wouldn't have to,
Do you really think 1 frame is what would make the difference, though? I think if it
1
was
frame would matter a
slower,
lot.
it'd
1 frame
still
would matter
work.
a lot. Yeah.
2 frames.
Two
would
frames.
matter
2 frames.
more.
It's over. Speaking of being over, Zooster,
Valiant effort.
valiant effort.
Hey, you want to try to play one more? Because that was so quick.
That was so
Yeah.
good.
Maybe you can make up for that link loss.
Sure. Let's try and reach.
Why-
Let's
why
reach-
are we
let's
blaming
reach-
on the
let's
link loss?
try and
What
reach
about the
a
Peach loss?
Space Odyssey.
I think the Peach loss maybe the.
What was it?
Try and reach
You're right,
get
you're
into
right,
the
you're right,
2000s.
You're right. And the only difference
Try
is
and
that I'm throwing under the bus for no good reason.
That's so
That's
funny.
what the ego does, Toph, okay?
It does.
I'm not even in control of it.
It's the enemy.
The ego mind will just say something that's very self-serving with no self-awareness. But yeah, that link loss was so bad.
It was brutal. It was brutal. Dude, if I successfully navigated the definitions of counter pick and ban, I think that could have gone pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm banning it.
Well,
Or I'm
it's,
counter-
it's confusing. Like it's like because sometimes when you first when I first started doing it, it was like, okay, is this select a stage you don't want to play, but
Oh, man.
select a stage you want to play, but it'd be funny to be like such a stage you
Yeah.
don't not kind of
Oh,
not want to play on.
jeez. Especially
It's
when
like,
it comes
oh.
down to just 2, when there's 2 remaining, and then you're like, oh, I have to pick between these 2 stages. This
Yeah.
is the one.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
picked the wrong one the first time. I picked
Me
the
too.
wrong
I
one.
picked the wrong one the first time.
But since then, I've been pretty good about it.
Okay. Well, we got a Falco. Atriot calls himself the Falco Slayer.
Does he?
Yeah, it's like a thing. Atriot really likes the Falco matchup as Sheik and considers himself to be a slayer of sorts of the character. Oof.
Speaking of, I warmed up H-Rock with my Fox before bracket at Genesis.
Uh-huh. Wait, for who's... Wait.
He had to play a Fox, and then I was like, "Yo, big guy, you need a warm up." I gave him my Fox. Yo, he was going in.
Atriot?
Big A was going
Oh!
in.
I thought he was
I
playing
was
pretty well at Genesis, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gently navigated
Wow,
that situation.
weak hits only.
Wickets only. Wickets are so good against like a spacey that needs to tech. Because then there's nothing to tech. Oh my god. Forts up there is insane. Wow. Yeah, A-Track you were complimenting A-Track a lot in the room. And I feel like the only reason...
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that was crazy.
I love that down tilt.
I felt like, in a world where you didn't watch J-Mix run at the previous Genesis, you wouldn't have been complimenting A-Track. You wouldn't have
Really?
appreciated it as... Yeah. Because I feel like everything, for the character of Sheik, I feel like everything changed for you that day.
I just feel like
That's my...
I've just beaten Atriot real bad many times.
Yeah.
And I felt like it's same with MSW. Like sometimes players just have such big holes. Even if they beat me in a couple games, I'm like, dang, bro, you still are double jumping. You're still giving me your double jump for free.
Yeah.
Every time I throw you off stage, you just double jump, you get hit by me, and you die. Like, you know what I mean? But he, as far as I can tell, he didn't have big holes, and his tech chases were really good. Which to me, that's starting to get solid. And I think BetSW as well. His combo game's gotten pretty strong. And he
Yeah.
doesn't have, like, as far as I can tell,
Well,
this
Benzo
huge.
knows.
Yeah, maybe. He still gets hit by full jump Falcon Punch, but that's every Falco. They're just not ready
Below
for it.
2,200 elo.
Even them. I'm gonna start trying it against Peach now.
Dude, Ben, I was really impressed with Ben this tournament. Playing friendlies, more watching him play friendlies, because in the same breath, like in the same span of 10 seconds, he was calling Aatrox super lame, and as he was calling Aatrox lame, he did 5 up tilts in a row. and I was like the lack of self-awareness was impressive to me. I was like, are you seeing it? Like, your words and your actions are not...
There's some misalignment.
They're in misalignment. I feel like Ben sometimes is in a little bit of a state of misalignment, but I think that's what we love about him.
which is funny because he's one of the most consistent humans in terms of
Oh,
state
Yeah.
of being.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, look at this shirt.
Yeah.
oh. Tell us about it. Yeah. That's
You're
what.
talking about the Mega Nation shirt?
Yeah.
Dragon Nation shirt.
Yeah, just look at the shirt. It's wearing the same shirt.
Whoa.
every tournament.
So I guess I've seen jab as an idea to punish Omsatech attempts.
I have seen that, yeah.
But
And they
that
go
one
flying.
didn't work. Right. But that one didn't work for some reason. You just kind of went to the ledge. So I don't know.
The One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Wait, what happens? Like you get jabbed and you're obstacle and then you just kind of go flying away?
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
like-
I've seen that.
It looks a little wonky, but
That was so close.
Oh!
it's. I mean, it's walking is just amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
She walks pretty fast too, right?
Kirby did walk. Yeah, she's got a good walking animation. Kirby did walk a lot. He like walk, wave dash back, walk, wave dash back.
Yeah.
And then like the perfectly timed forward tilt to catch an approach. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Wow.
Alright, GG's Noakes.
Noakes.
Moment of truth.
Noakes.
Do we go up? Do we go down? Or do we go
start
sideways?
Sideways. Diagonal.
Da, 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 da.
Down?
Down. Wah, 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 wah.
Since
Well,
the, like-
1976.
Yeah.
Because of that peach loss.
1976 was a good year. There was like
That's
I
true.
don't know, good music coming out. Disco.
That's true.
Maybe
Platinum
on the
3.
Platinum 3. Maybe on the bonus episodes of the Reads After Dark, we'll be able to climb to loftier heights and enter into the next millennium, the 2000s.
Maybe we can.
I'd love to.
J-Moog, it has been such a pleasure to sit with you. The Genesis 9 champion.
Couldn't have timed it better. I can't believe we had the good fortune. I mean, we were going to make
Yeah.
this happen regardless, then you won Genesis. And
It just all worked
it
out
was so swimmingly.
so well in the end. Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you for being here. Anything that you feel like you wish that you'd said that you didn't have a chance to? Now I'm putting you on the spot, but
By all means, put me on the spot. No, I think we covered a lot of
didn't have
ground.
that time
Covered
to
some
sit
ground, you know. And it's not the
Yeah.
end. It's not. This won't be my last appearance.
that's
Hopefully
absolutely right.
come
I'm
in
so
at
happy
some
to hear
time.
that
We
from
would
you.
love any time, any day of the week.
Next tournament,
Next tournament.
do you know?
Next tournament. Collision.
Collision.
I'll be at the Golden Gauntlet.
Golden Gauntlet.
Golden Gauntlet. Yes.
See you there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's pretty soon.
Much more Melee coming up. I mean, that's super dope that 2023 Melee is looking beautiful, looking strong.
Looking great. It's only the storylines itself is, you know, it's why I mean, Amsa has also said this, like, it's why we play the game. It's why we root for people. The narratives behind the game.
Yeah.
You know, everyone, all these players want the same thing and just have their own takes through their, you know, years of experiences, different brains wanting, all competing against one another. And it's,
The
crazy to
rivers
be
of
part of
Melee continue to flow.
And continue to flow.
And new life sprouts forth from its banks.
From its banks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being on this river with us. Thank you to all the patrons. And thank you for watching the reads. Till next time.